Good morning, traders. My name is Victor Ufot, and you're welcome to Weekly Market Analysis with Tentrade. Today we'll be looking at the news and data and happenings around the world that will be moving the market this week and is likely to affect your trades or create trading opportunities for you. Last week we talked about the Israel-Hamas conflict that started after Hamas launched an attack on Israel, and Israel responded with a declaration of war over Hamas. Right now, the Israel ground troops are approaching the north of Gaza, ready for a ground invasion. And how does this affect the market? Basically, the market is now in a risk-off mode where traders are now going off more risky trades and going into safer trades. Safer trades like gold and Swiss franc. Right now, if you look at the charts, are showing and proving to be the major safe havens. So let's look at gold, a follow-up analysis to what we had last week. Last week, we analyzed an probability expected that the price was going to go higher as a result of the war, approaching the upper trend line, and the market played out as we expected. Price has broken above the upper trend line there, and currently gold sits at 1924.47. If the tensions continue, we might likely see price go as high as the previous high of the last war between Russia and Ukraine. So very likely, if the tensions go on, we might likely see gold going higher. Okay, let's look at euro dollar. We also analyzed this last week, and we expected that price was meant to bounce off the upper trend line and head likely to the lower trend line, and price is playing out as we expected. Price is currently at 1.05356, and there's a lot of room to go lower to the lower trend line. Why? Because the dollar right now is one of the safe haven currencies, gold as well as Swiss franc. Now we take a look at crude oil. As a result of the tensions between Israel and Hamas, of course, we understand that when there's tensions that affect crude oil production and all of this, we expect the price of crude oil to go higher. And so last week, when the war broke out, we saw some ranging move. This is the daily chart of crude oil, ranging move last week, but ended the week with a strong up move. With the tensions in place, we expect that crude oil would likely go higher. Not the word likely, because that's what usually happens in risk-off markets, especially when there is a war. So we also have here dollar yen. Yen is weak across all JPY pairs. And last time there was a war with Russia and Ukraine, we had a very strong bullish move on the dollar yen. I wouldn't be surprised if this should go higher. So we need to adjust our positions accordingly. Next, we have Swiss franc, Japanese yen, similar price action. This was also another currency pair that did amazingly well during the last war between Russia and Ukraine. And price action is showing a strong bullish move, currently at 165.653, with a very high probability of going higher if the Israel-Hamas conflict continues. Since the market is in risk-off mode, it's advisable to stay in the direction of the safe haven currencies, gold, for example, Swiss franc, and the dollar. All right? So that brings us to the end of this week's market analysis. At the Tentrade Africa Support and Education Center in Lagos, we run daily trainings on market analysis, how to learn how to trade the financial market, how to analyze the market. You can reach us on these numbers, WhatsApp or phone call. You can visit our website, www.tentrade.com. And those are our social media handles: Twitter, Tentrade Africa; Facebook, Official Tentrade Africa; Instagram, Official Tentrade Africa; YouTube, Tentrade Africa TV. And you can visit our office at 2nd floor GWX building, 45 Okwebe Road, Ikeja, Lagos. I wish you a profitable trading week, and thanks for tuning in.